Welcome to Cryptid Technical. Our scientists were evicted from our last location. We are now operating at the Long Fork Day Spa Lodge. I was told to say, the service is to die for. Enjoy.
Heyo, it's us, your boys, Cryptid Technical. This is Andrew. Did we ever introduce ourselves this season?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, this is Andrew with my two co-hosts.
Yeah, we did introduce ourselves because you complained about this. I'm CJ the CJ.
Oh, but I don't know if we did it last time.
And I am Ninja Chris, the Ninja Chris.
No, it's the ninja. You son of a bitch. Both you.
Dedicated, paid in the ass.
Yeah, exactly. So guys, I saw you got a little fight with the Wendigos. You gotta be careful; they'll take a bite out of you.
I did lose 5 pounds.
Yeah, well, that's the weight loss thing here, man. Spa treatment.
Fat camp.
Yeah, exactly. So we still have the hat up for grabs. Please submit your stuff to cryptidtechnical@gmail. Hit us up on Barrelland Stew or Cryptid Beard at the Twitters. You guys check out. We do have brand new Patreon tiers with t-shirts, as well as this seasonal thing, like stickers, other stuff. We'll have something each season, just so it is something that you will receive. But yeah, so because of all the steam and everything around here, I've been noticing a lot of more creepy crawlies running around.
Yeah. You raise the humidity, the insects come in.
Yeah. So I think we need a giant ass insect to take them out.
Got some praying mantises.
Yeah. No, I'm thinking more the 8-legged variety.
I have one of those too. He's the size of your thumbnail.
Yeah, but I'm talking about big boys.
That's not necessary.
The biggest boy.
Yeah, not necessary at all.
Yeah,
Baby,
we need the big boy, and that's why we're covering
Lore and mythology.
All right, so Jba FoFi. I don't know how to say this thing's name. Jba FoFi. I really don't know how to say it.
Your boy Fofi?
Jaboy. He's my Jaboy.
But is the J pronounced or is it like an H sound?
So it's Buffoy.
Or is it-
Buffoy?
Is it like
Buffoy?
Is it like Jba FoFi? Like how does that get
Or
pronounced?
is it a G? Is it a JG?
Dude, it's
So Gaba.
I got no idea. I don't
Fofi.
speak Baka Pygmy.
Oh, is this pygmy? Pygmy?
Yeah.
Okay.
But
Fair.
translated, it means great spider, and that's what I'm going to call it for the rest of the episode. Or Fofi. Let's call it Fofi.
Yeah. Let's give him a nickname. The Fofster.
The Fofster. Fof
Yeah.
bro.
Yeah. Fee-fi fofo.
And it's a huge spider.
I see a spider though.
You can see this spider from a mile away. It's got a 5-foot leg span. Well, 3 to 5 foot leg span, but
That's as tall as me.
no, like it's ridiculous. There's no need for a spider to be that big.
Yeah. No, there is.
What's it eating? Rhinos?
Hell yeah. Groot slings.
I mean, I wouldn't go that far.
Yeah, because it's only elephants.
She's really good at hiding, so.
Yeah.
But anyway, it's a really big brown tarantula spider with a purple mark on it.
Yeah. It needs to eat airplanes.
Yeah, it's the purple mark is located on its abdomen, and the slings. The website that I pulled my information from called them spiderlings, which
Yeah, they're spiderlings.
I mean, that's
the,
correct, but-
the term of babies.
in the spider hobby they're called slings.
Oh, you just dropped the spider part?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, they're not lings; they're slings, like a slingshot.
Yeah.
Slings.
Yeah, because the abbreviation of spider for
Well,
S.
those are yellow. And they
S-lings.
have the purple on them as well.
S-lings or slings?
And the eggs are the size of peanuts.
Like what type? Like the peanut or the peanut?
I imagine with the shell because
Yeah.
I've seen tarantula eggs before, and those are like the size. No, they're not quite as large as peas, but they're sizable.
Yeah. Now, does this thing lay in the mass like it does?
I don't know. I wasn't really able to see that. The only thing that we really see from there is that they make huts out of like leaves. Near villages,
Well-
though,
They're like trapdoor spiders, aren't they?
trip lines. There are spiders out there that'll lay a trip line down, and you walk on the trip line and you yank it. That's what this one
Yeah,
does.
but the actual spider is called a trapdoor spider. They actually go in a little burrow. It goes on to the like AOE of like the trip lines, and then it just like
No, this is not a trapdoor spider.
yeah. Yeah, that's what they described it in the ones that I saw.
No, this one it makes a hut, but like no, like it uses trip lines on game trails, and it'll literally like you walk across the trip line, it'll just yank you off.
Nice.
Yeah.
You normally pay someone a hefty amount of money to get that
Apparently the pygmies eat these things.
getting yanked off.
The spiders or the eggs?
Yeah.
The spiders themselves, the baka pygmies, when they encounter them, they'll kill them and they'll eat them.
I mean,
Interesting.
that seems like a hefty amount of meat.
I mean,
But
I've seen people eat tarantulas before.
the cage is, they eat spiders.
Yeah, I mean that
People eat
makes sense.
spiders.
But straight off the bat, we're gonna put this out here. Arthropods, like insects, spiders, things like that, they don't have lungs. They breathe through specialized holes. Like in the case of praying mantises, those holes are in their abdomens. And that's how they get oxygen into there. The atmosphere here does not have enough oxygen that it would be able to permeate through the insect's body or the arthropod's body. So,
What about like
Evolution.
rainforest?
no, this isn't like just oxygen in like an area. There needs to be oxygen in the atmosphere for this.
What if it has scuba tanks?
It doesn't. Anyway,
Shot it down right away. What if it's sentient enough to have scuba tanks?
it doesn't.
All right.
It builds huts out of leaves and uses web for trip lines and eats things.
What if it's like
This is an instinctual creature.
what are those spiders that go underwater? Water spiders.
I mean,
What if
there
it-
are spiders that fish, but they make nets out of web.
Yeah,
And
and
grab
put
fish with them.
and put air in it.
They can,
Yeah.
but it's still not the right oxygen content in the air. Your air is made up of primarily nitrogen.
What if they have a scientist spider?
I'm about to revoke your lab coat.
Come on, man. Like I'm trying to prove this thing is real and you already shot it down.
There's two options.
All right.
It's either bullshit, which it probably is I hope it's bullshit. Or it evolved separately from spiders and went down a different path, which would be weird because spiders aren't really equipped. Like I said, like they don't breathe air like people do. They don't have lungs. Oxygen enters their bodies through specialized holes. So like,
You know what? Maybe it does have a set of lungs, and it's platypus spider. It just randomly has shit.
well, I mean, there's a doctor. His name is Carl Schuker, who's
See,
on my side.
Dr. Spider.
That's what? The only thing that's normal about this is that the habitat that it would reside in is super out there in the Congo, far enough that it could have easily be hidden from science. And that's the only thing that could possibly be even remotely true about this.
I got you.
Yeah, so big ass spider. It takes up residence near these pygmy villages. When they cross paths, the pygmy people will eat the spider. They say that it's possible that the spider can kill people, but it's unlikely.
In terms of what? Just
Venom.
Venom?
Yeah, the venom supposedly is it potentially strong enough to kill a human, but it's not going to be good at it and probably unsuccessful most of the time.
Well, usually it's the bigger something is, like, I wouldn't say the bigger it is, the less potent the venom, but like certain species of anything venomous, the children are actually more venomous than the actual adults. So if this thing was a giant spider, it might not be
I'm pretty sure you're thinking of reptiles. That doesn't work like that in insects. And it's not that they're more venomous. Reptiles just lack control when they're babies.
Yeah,
Where an
true.
adult snake would give you something called a dry bite because they reserve their venom
Oh, that
for
part I
prey. Babies don't have that kind of control. But it doesn't. No, there's no. Like, you're not going to come out of your egg like 10 times more potent than an adult. That's not how it works.
I mean,
Look at this Dr. Science spider.
I love bugs.
Spider
Yeah.
science doctor.
Know your enemy.
Oh, fair. And you should know.
He does
You
not
should
like
know me wholeheartedly.
things.
To be fair,
What's my favorite color?
I have a pet spider.
Oh,
It's a jumping spider, so it's not that big. Yeah, I don't fuck with no tarantulas. But yeah. Anyway, there was a really notable sighting of this in 1938 by the Lloyd family, Reginald and Margaret. They were cruising around their car, and one walked out into the road.
oh, nice. Just hey boys, hey girls.
Yeah, they stopped the car. They tried to take a picture, and like it ran away. So there is that. And then in 2003, the Baka pygmies seen it. That's pretty much it. Like they've like flat out reported it. And
Did you see the video of this thing?
no,
Yeah, there was a
I
video.
didn't
on
want to
this one.
see no video of that. You crazy? I don't like spiders.
Yeah.
The only reason I have a pet spider is as exposure therapy to get over my arachnophobia.
Yeah.
That's it.
Well, I gave you exposure therapy not too long ago.
What you gave me was a fucking heart attack.
What'd you do?
I gave him a DVD of Arachnophobia. It was a good movie. It
Oh,
had-
it's still in the plastic.
Yeah, I figured as much.
I thought you were talking about when you dropped the big rubber spider on me.
Oh, yeah, that too.
I mean, that's what they do here.
Yeah, Toys R Us, when it was still a thing. I got a realistic looking spider. It felt kind of interesting too. You were in a that chair that has the table that goes over it.
Wow.
You even heard it on the playback.
Damn.
God damn, man.
I mean, the only reason
That's why Klukbies or whatever fucking disgusting.
Hulupki.
Yeah, because you fart all over the place, man.
Anyway, the only thing that could be remotely true about this, way back, way back when there was enough oxygen in our atmosphere, we had some really big insects. We briefly spoke on that during the Mantis Man episode when we talked to Darren out of Scotland, and he brought up the fossilized centipede that was found in Scotland. That was a humongous arthropod.
It was, yeah.
Enormous. There was a time period where a spider this large could have existed, without evolving some sort of lung or gill type apparatus. The only reason I don't really go with gills too much is they require a ton of humidity, and I'm not.
There's a lot of that in the rainforest.
I'm not saying there isn't a lot of that in the rainforest, but there isn't enough of it consistently. Like
for a population.
you could, if you had 2 hours where the humidity wasn't right, you die. So you'd suffocate. You know, like it's not like they're just gonna like pass out like human. Like, oh, lack of oxygen, I'm gonna pass out and be all right. No, they would suffocate. You would literally like the gills would not be able to extract the right gases from the air. So while it's possible they're doing some sort of a gill type thing, I would say unlikely.
Yeah, I can't see it.
And we don't have enough oxygen, so I don't know. Plus, the way arthropod limb structure works, the larger the arthropod, the weaker that structure is. So,
Look at you using science over there.
yeah, I like bugs. I know about them. My wife hates that I like bugs. She told me.
I would think that would be most females.
Well, no, she likes the mantises. She doesn't like the other bugs.
Oh, nobody likes the other bugs.
She doesn't like the spider. She didn't like the centipede.
Yeah, that was funny.
And it was just a regular centipede. I found it in the basement. And I was like, you belong to me now.
Yes, and now she warns them. She'll
She
be
does.
going around.
Yeah, it's like,
She's like,
don't.
quick, go into the basement,
you're gonna get
or else he'll feed
collected.
you the mantises.
You're going to get collected.
They're like her best friends now.
Like Pokemon.
Yeah.
Gotta catch that Caterpie.
I have like 110 mantises right now.
I mean, yeah, that's what you got to do. You got to catch them all.
I don't have 110 mantises. I made that up. Anyway, moving on because that's it. That's it for lore.
Hidden in plain sight.
So, as he said, there are probably not like a spider that big because of the way that they breathe. I did look up the 3 biggest spiders that are known to man currently. Obviously, because we have not seen, so any newly discovered spiders will not be a part of this list. Obviously,
True spiders, or did you include tarantulas?
oh well, technically the one is a tarantula.
Okay. A Goliath bird eating one?
Yeah.
Okay.
You got like legit stuff on the side of your mouth, and it looks like you just finished a porn film.
Nice.
Yeah,
you got
right
you got a little something.
Yeah,
Maybe
please. I don't want to look. I don't want to look at your face.
Look at my face, Andrew.
No,
Look at my face.
no,
It's gone, Andrew.
I don't believe you. So,
He didn't fall for it at all.
the biggest known spiders are
It's gone now.
the Brazilian salmon pink bird eater. This thing has a leg span of 11 inches. The next one is the huntsman spider, which it is 1 foot long leg span.
I'm pretty sure that the huntsman qualifies as a true spider because I think it belongs to Cephalidae, I believe is the family name.
Okay.
Because spider fangs, the reason spiders are true spiders and tarantulas are not true spiders, because spider fangs aren't true fangs. They're modified cephala. I forget. Basically, they're modified mouth parts. The creatures that had the original mouth parts were more like these clawed things, and you
Yeah.
can still see those mouth parts in animals like scorpions.
That's what I was going to say, because there was a scorpion spider hybrid, which is the camel spider.
Yeah, you have scorpions, camel spiders, like you said, daddy longlegs.
Yeah.
Because daddy longlegs, the most venomous spider, whatever, they don't actually have any venom. They don't even have fangs. So
Oh, you changeling.
yeah, the changeling's going off.
Yeah.
So yeah, we have that. But yet tarantulas have true fangs. And the reason you tell us is their fangs come in like pincers,
Yeah.
and tarantula fangs are parallel and vertical.
Yes. Which, as you mentioned, the Goliath bird-eating tarantula has a 1 foot leg span, just like the huntsman. But its fangs are actually 1 inch long. And and they are basically the size of a dollar bill.
Yeah, they would hurt like a son of a bitch. Remarkably, they are recommended as like a beginner species of tarantula because they're super docile.
Yeah.
They don't really like biting people.
Oh, that's good, I guess.
Yeah, because that would hurt like hell.
1 inch fang, yeah.
Because this is just a giant spider, I kind of looked up giant spiders in media. I'm gonna let you talk more about this. I just kind of wrote down Ark. There are giant ass spiders in Ark.
Oh yeah, the weaver things or whatever. I don't really encounter them very much. Arachnia. I forget the fuck they're called. They're stupid. You can ride on them and like web stuff, but they die real easy and nobody uses them for anything.
Yeah. There is Arados from Pokemon, which is just a giant spider. The game Brutal Legend had it was a boss called the Metal Queen Chrome Recluse, which was basically a giant ass spider made out of metal. So it was like a car/spider type deal, which is crazy. Another giant spider, even though this is a different type of cryptid, were the Skulltulas
Oh, you guys made up.
from Legend of Zelda, which is just a giant spider with a skull on its back. That's another type of cryptid. I don't know if we'll cover that in the future, just because these cryptids are so similar.
Those spiders exist.
Oh,
They're not a cryptid.
Oh, well, using skulls on their back?
Yeah, the spider's abdomen resembles a skull.
No. This thing uses a skull. Like a human skull. There's a cryptid that uses a human skull.
Oh,
Okay.
Yeah. So I know there's an actual subset of a species for that. I mean, we might cover that in the future. There was Monster Rancher 4 Ultimate Narcelia. If anybody played Donkey Kong Country, one of the pets, or not pets, one of the allies was called Skitters, the spider.
I think I remember that.
And he had sneakers, and he made web platforms and shot web. He was the only ally you had that you could not jump on top of enemies' heads. You had to use your webs to shoot from a distance. Then you have Metro Last Light with spider bugs. Bloodborne had Rom the Vacuous Spider. Vacuum, or whatever, I don't care. Super Paper Mario had Mimi. Resident Evil and the Resident Evil remake had a giant spider called Black Tiger.
Yeah, I remember that.
And the Black Tiger in the new one also had babies, which were pains in the ass because they would crawl on top of above you and shoot acid down on you. Or venom, I don't know. Acid venom. Elder Scrolls Skyrim had the Frostborn spiders, which were huge spiders that like just wrecked your crap. Yeah.
I don't really remember those.
They're the only spider enemy in that whole entire game.
Yeah, no, like I played Skyrim. It's been a while since I played it, but I don't really remember them.
Yeah, if you saw it, you would be.
Yeah,
familiar.
if I saw it, I'd probably figure it out.
Yeah.
I feel like you had a really hard time finding places where the actual great spiders showed up.
Yeah. Shh. Anyways, you had Elder Scrolls, what I just mentioned. You made me lose my place. Dark Souls 2, the Duke's Deer Freya was a giant ass spider. Limbo, which is a fun game, had a silhouette of a big spider that was constantly chasing you. And then shout out to a new game that just came out recently that's in early access. It's called Grounded. It's kind of like Honey, I Shrunk the Kid.
Yeah, it looks awesome.
Yeah, because you are so small, like these spiders are gigantic to you. So currently in game, they have 2 spiders. They have wolf spiders, which are actually technically 3 spiders. Wolf spiders that are the apex predators, and then orb eaters, which are like lesser.
Yeah.
And then they have a brood mother. That's like a boss.
Wolf spiders, if you were actually smaller than a wolf spider, that would be horrifying.
Yes.
Because most spiders will lie in wait with their web. Tarantulas even, they're not really active hunters. They burrow, they hang out in trees. Occasionally they set up web situations themselves. Wolf spiders, on the other hand, will run all over the place and actively chase food down.
Yes, they do that.
Yeah, I saw the gameplay on that game. It chased you.
They're horrifying. They're fast as hell.
Yes.
Yeah, it was. Actually, that game has an arachnophobia mode where it will actually take out the spiders for you.
No, it doesn't take out the spiders. It just turns them into blobs.
Oh, it does? Okay.
It takes away their legs, and all you see is a circle. And they're still there, and they still come at you and attack you.
But they just
They do not make the spider sounds, and but they still lunge like they're doing the lunge that the spiders do, and poison and all the other crap that they do.
Okay, so they just redid the artwork for it, just so that you wouldn't be... Okay.
Yeah, so you do not get the spider legs. You do not get the creepy-ass sounds that the spiders make.
I imagine it's like skittering and clicking.
Yes. Like, no thank you. So giant spiders have always been a staple in D&D and other top platforms, so I'm not going to go too much into that because it's just basically... They're all the same. Like, it's all just it's a spider that's giant. Like, it has the same traits as a spider would. And there's nothing else that would be outside of, like, a normal spider that shoots webs and other stuff. So it's not like the variant that, like, lies in wait like this one would with, like, tripwires, as you were saying. But, so moving into movies... you have a movie called Big Ass Spider, Ice Spiders, Earth versus the Spider, Tarantula, Arachnid, which we mentioned earlier, Horror of the Spider Island, Missile to the Moon, Mesa of the Lost Women. Godzilla actually had run-ins with the giant-ass spiders, and so did his son, Godzuki.
I love Godzuki, the original TV show.
And then
cartoon.
Two of my favorite ones that I actually saw that I really want to watch, Lava Lantria and Two Lava, Two Lantula.
Oh wow.
So yeah, this seems wholly like Sharknado.
Is that all your movies?
No.
Okay.
Last one is a crossover that brings me into books as well as movies. Harry Potter.
How in the fuck did you miss Eight-Legged Freaks?
Yeah,
I
that was.
I fucking have it here. I don't know why I didn't say it. It's legit right underneath Two Lava.
Eight-Legged Freaks is such an awesome movie.
I don't know.
You really just skipped it.
I just skipped Eight-Legged Freaks. I apologize.
What about Wild Wild West? Is that on there?
That's a giant mechanic. That's not.
Well, you mentioned a
fake...
mechanical spider.
No, where?
Stephen
Where?
King's It.
That's technically an elder god.
That's fair. I'll let you have that one.
Yeah.
Good. All right. All right.
If you're going by the book, but don't read the book because you'll get skeezed. He's definitely.
I bet Epstein read the book.
Probably, and he probably jerked off to that one scene too.
Oh.
Yeah. So Harry Potter had Hagrid. Hagrid had a spider familiar, which then when they found out it was his familiar, they're just like, "Yo, you dummy, we got to kill that thing. You can't have it." And Hagrid being Hagrid's like, off to the woods. And then this thing, I don't know what book that was. The third one, fourth one.
Oh, I don't remember. They weren't. They ended up in
what's
the
the Basilisk one?
Chamber of Secrets.
Chamber of Secrets.
Okay, yeah.
So they get a clue that says follow the spiders, and they go out to the woods, and there's like little spiders hanging around, and then you see Hagrid's big old spider boy, and he's like huge and answers all the questions, and he's like super friendly, and he's like, yeah, I was just distracting you so my children can slowly creep up on you and eat you. Pretty much. So then the other books you have are a series called Giant Spider and Me, about this little girl who has a giant spider and just goes around doing things, which I found interesting. Sinbad had an adventure called Sinbad and the Giant Spider.
Sinbad fought everything.
Yeah. Quest of the Earthen, which is kind of like a Journey of the Lost, whatever type deal, or like Center of the Earth, where there's like giant spiders, but like dinosaurs and other baloney like that.
Oh.
And then last thing I want to mention was the Golden Age of Comics, which was the 70s, 80s, Spider-Man. Spider-Man in a few episodes actually turned into just a giant spider. Like he wasn't a person anymore.
Yeah, because he was fucking with his DNA, like
Yeah.
trying to do something. What was he trying? Was he trying to cure himself, or
Yeah, because he grew arms. He grew
Right.
I think, yeah.
No, it wasn't
Something
to take
like
on.
that.
He started mutating. It was like during the House of Spider or something, like with Lady Webb.
Yeah, they had to stabilize his DNA or something like
Yeah.
that because it was
Yeah.
getting out of control.
He legit turned into like a 6-armed Peter Parker spider creature, and then after that turned into like a giant spider. The TV show definitely did the spider 8-arm thing. I don't know if they actually did the giant spider version of him though. But
he
it's
was kind
funny.
of like a were spider in the cartoon, if I'm remembering it correctly.
Yeah. Well, no. What would be the equivalent of? It would be like a Wendigo, I guess, because once he turned into it, he couldn't get. Werewolf at least has the chance of turning back to a human.
Well,
right?
yeah. I mean, but like he still had, like his pants on.
Yes. Wendigos can wear pants. Our freaking HR does.
That's fair.
Yeah, I'm not trying to see some daddy Wendigo floppies going around.
The Ghibli jibs.
Yeah. Maybe some mama whatever, but she's been offering me the cold shoulder.
It'll be like the 70s.
Touche. I don't want that. Yeah. So that's pretty much.
Actually, I have one movie. It's an old movie. It's probably older than me. It was called Krull. If you remember that movie at all.
No.
No, there was
The
a
only crow I know is the one with
Krull, Krull.
Oh, I'm sorry.
And it was called the main characters went to what they called the Widow of the Web. She was a very powerful seer, and she had this giant spider that pretty much she would turn the hourglass and it would give you that much time of protection from the spider. The spider wouldn't move and let you go. But that thing was nuts. Like it would even like try to fuck with you and like
Wasn't there a giant spider in the Lord of the Rings?
Yeah.
I think so.
Yeah, it was you found out because that's what happens. I forgot.
Actually,
about
isn't that
one.
how
I
Frodo got
apologize.
caught? He was
N-
dragged in this from the spider web.
Well, no,
something like that?
he was so he actually injured it, but the problem was that there it was like sneaky and came back around and grabbed it and stung it. So he was presumed dead.
Yeah.
But Sam came before whatever and basically fended him off and got the spider to run away after it wrapped him up. And he's like, oh shit, well, I guess I gotta do the mission myself. So took the ring, and then he heard orcs coming and hid behind a thing. And the orcs were like, oh, we got a live one. And they're like, no, he looks dead. It's like, no, she likes to eat him live. So she just paralyzed him. And Sam's like, oh shit. So then he actually does a super ass job where he puts the ring on and becomes invisible and takes out. Well, there's a infighting between the two orcs and whatever the hell they're called.
Like
Trolls.
Orakai.
And whatever. Yeah, they start fighting each other for food and other bullshit like that. And then he like tricks the shit out of them and like fights one of them or two of them. But he was badass. That's all that matters.
Yeah.
Saves Frodo. They do the thing. No more spider. Well, actually, it lives, but I think it gets stabbed a lot. It gets stabbed a lot, and eye shined in its light, so it doesn't like light. I don't know. Does this thing say it didn't like light, or was there stories about it?
It probably wouldn't because true spiders have night vision, and how their night vision work is their eyes actually reflect light, which is why they shine at night.
Oh, hell yeah. Someone told me take a flashlight and shine it at grass. And if you see things you see shiny stuff, that's all spiders.
Yeah, because their eyes reflect light, which
Yeah.
basically it's like little mirrors and puts
Yeah.
some light out in front of them. That's how they see it in the dark.
Yeah, I saw like a YouTube video where some guy's like, I didn't cut my grass. You know how I can tell? And he put a light. And there was like thousands and thousands of just little spiders looking back at him. He's just like, all them spiders. I'm just like, oh my God. Like, burn your freaking lawn. Jesus. Jesus. Oh, jeez.
Aren't they also not exactly fans of really like potent smells?
Oh, so like skunk ape would.
They don't like ammonia.
Oh,
Okay.
okay. So then hospitals wouldn't have too many spiders, I think.
They don't like ammonia. They don't like mint. They don't like lemon.
So, hospitals and mortuaries and
My toothpaste tube.
Toothpaste. Oh, okay. So I'll never have to worry about like a spider crawling on my toothbrush.
There you go.
Yeah. Fair enough. So stat boys, let's do them statties. So if it's a giant ass spider like that, like you would have, I don't know, like just a strength of like a person.
No, not even. Because of the way an arthropod's structure like that works, the bigger it gets, the weaker it gets.
So it's
Oh,
gonna
the tarantula and eight-legged freaks rolled a mobile home.
Okay, that was eight-legged freaks.
I know.
Yeah.
I'm kidding.
So what? I'm gonna give it a 4 then. Like
I
low.
wouldn't even give it that much, to be completely honest with you. It really is not going to be that strong of an
But
animal.
how is it gonna get? Oh, well, its prey is probably like the whatever.
It can
does
probably
have a
grab it and
stinger?
hold on. No,
Like,
fangs. It would have
fangs. With poison. Okay, so like I'll give it a 3.
That's probably fair.
Yeah. Dexterous. Like I don't know if it's gonna chase after you per
It
se.
could probably web you up. It's a true spider, so
Yeah.
It
So
would-
like a 5 on average.
Yeah,
like a normal person.
that's fair.
Yeah. Intelligence. So I'm gonna give it like a 2, maybe a 1,
I mean, they're
because
crafty.
it doesn't talk, but crafties and wisdom, right?
Yeah, it runs off instinct.
True.
Yeah. So like a 1 or 2.
Yeah.
Yeah, I figured because like it doesn't have any like.
I mean, there have been recent studies that show that insects and other arthropods have egocentric behavior,
Mhm.
which suggests that they have a subjective experience. So it's possible that it could potentially feel things like emotions, but they would not be complicated.
Yeah.
It would be content.
Is the chatter like
It could
language?
be angry. No.
Okay. So yeah, I'll do like a 2.
It loses that rabbit. Damn it.
Yeah.
Arthropods communicate via like body motion, like leg waving or displays,
Oh yeah.
and pheromones.
Oh, fair. Moan. That was bad for me too. Don't worry. So we got stat boys for that charisma. It wouldn't be an episode if I didn't cough.
Rona.
Yeah, true.
But before you say your number, I would actually kind of consider it high because the people liked enough. They were like, maybe I should eat that.
Yeah. Well, also, they're pygmies where? Africa or South America?
This is the Congo.
Oh, okay. So I don't know. There's not much to eat, I guess, or is there a lot to eat?
I mean, it's the rainforest. I imagine there's.
Oh, so like fruits, fruits at least, whatever, like
I imagine
banana.
they got all
yeah.
kinds of stuff.
Fishing.
Yeah. Okay. So you have a surplus of things to eat, so it's not like.
I mean, don't get it
well,
wrong.
we got to eat it.
There are rainforest tribes that are having very, very difficult times right now with hunting because of things like logging companies deforesting the area, forcing animals out of their habitats. They're not easily hunting animals down. I didn't do any research on the baka pygmies myself,
Yeah.
but I mean, it stands to it's the Congo. We haven't really explored very much of the Congo, so we're not out there logging. If we don't know what's there, we're not cutting the trees down.
What did you look up what baka means?
I know it means idiot in Japanese.
That's what I was about to say too. I was just like, are these just idiot pygmies or something?
No, I mean, I imagine
Yeah,
it's
I don't-
something completely different.
No offense to them, or whatever.
But I mean, they probably have food options. I wouldn't
Yeah.
imagine that they. I don't think they'd be like a starving people.
yeah. But speaking about food options, did you see they put up a new menu for next week?
No.
Yeah. It looks pretty interesting. It looks like we're gonna have some different stuff. Did you see that, Ninja?
Yeah, I think I took a look at the menu. It was interesting.
What's on it?
Yeah. What's on it? Because I find my goddamn notes. Where did I write this shit? Where
Well-
did I write this shit? I legit just wrote this down on a goddamn piece of paper to be all like, "Hey guys, here's my classy whatever."
I think it was something from Hook Island
Oh,
in
it
general.
was Australia. It was Australian.
Woo!
Yeah.
Prawns.
Yeah.
Prawns. I'm excited.
Yeah, get a shrimp on the Barbie. But it said Australian.
They don't actually fucking say that.
Well, I could say the C word and they'd be happy about. I really like the C word. I call people that often.
Yeah, I use that word. I mean,
yeah.
not in front of the changeling because I really don't want him saying it, but
Yeah.
I have a habit of saying the C word.
Yeah.
It rhymes with punt,
Yeah.
if anybody's wondering.
Yeah. I don't know. Like amongst my friends, I like to make fun of them, and that's our dynamic.
I like to
So,
add the word flap after it.
Yeah. All right. Fair.
You know, I found out how to say that in sign language.
You can say cunt flap in sign language.
No, just the first part. Just the first one.
Oh,
Just the C word.
Yeah.
It was a.
All right. Well, it's out of the bag. Yeah.
There was a comedian that apparently looked at his the person doing sign language at his show, and he's like, "I say this a lot during my shows. I happened to look over to see what she was doing, and yes, I now know how to do this." If I can find the video, I'll show it to you.
Yeah. All right. Well, I'll see you guys next Tuesday.
Hey.
That's the corporate way of saying it. So yeah, the charisma boys are going to be I'll give it a 3. I mean, like, creepy people don't like creepy crawlies. But, like, it's enough that they're like,
Actually,
oh, I'll eat
it was
it.
enough to actually make a kid's machine of making creepy crawlies.
Yeah, but that's like people like CJ that like bugs.
Let's get something straight. When I was a kid, I wanted an easy bake oven. I
Yeah.
got the creepy crawlers because my dad said the easy bake oven wasn't manly.
Food's man.
I still grew up to be a chef,
Yeah. See, look.
sort of.
See, but you ate the bugs. Now look at you. Now look at you. Seriously.
I didn't eat the bugs.
All right. That's what the creepy crawlies were. Were they?
They were rubber.
Oh, not that. I thought there was one that you ate.
How the fuck did that song go? Oh, you're talking about
creepy crawlers.
yeah.
Yeah.
They had a cartoon.
Yeah.
You're thinking of
Evil Science or something?
Doctor something's Candy Lab or something.
Yeah,
like that.
all right.
I had
fair.
that. I had that too, and it
Yeah.
was, most of the candy you made in that little kit was disgusting, especially the loogies.
Fair. Supernatural. This thing's got a 0. Zero boy.
Supernatural.
Yeah,
managed
it's
to
not.
survive.
It's not. It's not supernatural. It's just giant spider.
I need a fucking shower. I'm breaking out in hives.
Yeah. All right. Well, let's move on to.
Attention! Combat training.
All right, so how to kill it. I'm going to go, I mean, I don't mind spiders too much, but I'll just go with everybody. Like, everyone's going to end up saying it regularly, but kill it with fire.
Oh, I was gonna get a giant shoe.
Giant shoe.
Yeah, Operation Dumbo Drop with the elephant.
I don't know. I figured I would have more fun with a lighter and some hairspray. But even still, giant spider might need a little bit bigger.
You're gonna burn the hairs, though. I don't think you're gonna burn the spider. It has those hairs. Some spiders,
if it does take after a tarantula, it could have urticating hairs. Yeah.
yeah, like shoot them hairs out at you.
Well, they kick them off.
Oh yeah,
And then they get on your skin. They irritate your skin. They can get into your lungs and stuff. And if you're a small animal, it can actually kill you.
yeah. Ninja small.
That's how he hides in cracks.
Yeah, because we're both big boys.
I am pretty good at hiding.
Yeah.
I mean, I randomly disappear from CJ in mid-conversation that he never
He
sees.
really does.
Oh, you do an Irish goodbye?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Except like you'll turn around, you'll have no idea how long he's been gone.
Oh, fair.
There's times where I thought the conversation stopped, so I'd be going around doing what I'm doing, and then like I come down like a half an hour later, and he'd be like, "Where the hell did you go?"
Fair.
There was one time I talked to myself for 10 minutes.
Yeah.
That's why I like eye contact, man. Eye contact.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
There's been times where I've been like cooking at the stove, he's walked away, and then
Oh,
come
fair.
back to the conversation, realized I wasn't done talking, and then just pretended he never left.
Yeah. Yeah. That's
That's impressive skills. If you can slowly ease your way back in, it's like, oh, tell me more about thing you just said.
Yeah. I've disappeared on a friend in a department store. He apparently kept walking, and the people behind him thought he was crazy as hell. And I just came down another aisle. He's like, "Weren't you just behind me?" I was like, "No, I haven't been there in a while."
All right, let's turn to combat because I'm legitimately
Okay.
breaking out in hives.
Oh, I'm sorry.
All right,
It is
so
hot.
combat.
It is hot in here.
Like, hives. Like,
Yeah.
So yeah, still killing it with fire. I would imagine that the shell of the exoskeleton, even I don't know how much of a gun you would need. Or how big of a gun. The webs themselves are stronger than steel at their particular.
I'm going to go with a shotgun, honestly. Shotgun's probably your best bet for that.
Sounds good. Get a slug.
No, birdshot.
Birdshot?
Yeah.
Or buckshot, sorry, buckshot.
So it can go
Buckshot.
through the webs.
That, and I really don't want to have to take time to aim.
Oh, fair.
Boom,
Yeah.
run.
Get some C4, set up some claymores, clay mines.
I've got
Clay-
no
clay
ambition to
thingies.
be out in the fucking Congo anyway, so I'm not even going to worry about any of this.
As long as you don't get cut in the webs, you should be fine.
Pay for a company to cut down trees.
Just destroy their habitat just to kill them off.
Yeah. That's messed up.
That is kind of messed up.
Broom armor would not work. I'd be able to shush it, but it would be like
I mean, you can
grab the-
definitely attack it
it
with a
would
broom.
grab-
It might actually
no,
work.
It would grab the broom from me and be like, "What did you try? What are you trying?
Start-
On the broom now.
Starts
I
hitting
got
you.
the broom. Yeah.
Starts hitting you with it.
Yeah, it's like, no.
Actually,
You go back in the corner.
get a can of Raid. Actually, we should get a can of that stuff we used to
Dude,
get for the other house.
You're going to need a gallon. You're going to have a flamethrower with a raid.
Yeah, that'll work. The one stuff we used to treat our other house with, that killed like it said it specifically on the bottle, like tarantulas and
No.
scorpions.
I'm not bringing a gun. I know what I'm bringing. I'm bringing my boy. He's gonna eat the insect,
You're changeling?
the Loveland frog.
Oh,
okay.
All right, frog gang. Yeah,
Represent.
yeah. He'd take him out. He'll be like, yo, the only thing that can stop me is a slow slope down into the river when I walk into it.
Hey, he got hit by a bullet and didn't slow down.
That's what I'm saying. The only thing that stopped him is the slow walk back into the river.
Yeah. But frog, man, frogs are optimistic eaters, and
Yeah.
They are.
this frog is frog bigger than a spider.
Not the spider's big as like 2 humans.
The frog gonna fuck that spider up.
All right.
The frog,
Frog-
is,
frog gang,
the
frog
frog is the spider's smaller than I am.
You're selling me on frog gang.
Right on.
Yeah.
Andrew's gonna shave his beard for the next episode.
Fuck you. No. Never.
I'm gonna shave my
beard
beard.
clan for knife land. Knife
For knife.
life. Knife on a life. No knife for my life. That's my slogan.
Okay.
Because I don't want to cut my beard. Knives cut beards. I don't know. I'm not talking right. It's hot in here. You're breaking down to hives. They turned up the heat. They added some fucking goddamn potatoes and carrots to the mixture.
I really am super uncomfortable.
Yeah. I am too.
Yeah, the sauna's a bit too hot today. We should
Yeah.
probably get out.
We should get the hell out of here before we become sushi 2.0.
Do you believe in it? Is
Yeah.
it real?
No, sorry.
I'm not. I don't think so.
I was just saying yeah because that's my tendency of agreeing on things.
Okay.
Yeah, but no.
I don't think it's real either. I'm hoping so.
Yeah, but like it is consistent, right? Or whatever, that's your thing.
I
but
mean-
no, it's not. It doesn't seem feasible because the way they breathe.
Yeah, I mean, considering there are parts of Congo that we haven't been in yet, I think it's a possibility, but even just biologically, it doesn't sound like it could be a thing.
Yeah. All right. So this time, since normally CJ and me do the outro, Ninja,
No, we're not fucking with that. I need a shower.
Ninja,
You
go
can
ahead.
reach out with us at cryptotechnical@gmail.com. You can hit us up on Twitter at BaronlandStew. You can also find us on Snapchat and Instagram. We have those. We don't check them often. And there's... You can find a Facebook group that's Cryptotechnical as well. We'll be more than happy to interact with you there. And if you want to talk to us directly, show up at the Cast Junkie Discord server and support indie podcasts.
Yeah.
Thank you for your time. We appreciate you. Enter our hat raffle by sending us and join in our newsletter. After that,
check out the Patreon.
do that too. And I'm out of here.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. Peace.
Goodbye.
Yeah.
Goodbye. Goodbye.